Tennessee has five-star prospects. So what should we do before we jump in the spa, Cooper?
Cooper Mays here. Hit like and subscribe.
All right, 8 5-stars. What will they be? What down, Coop?
Coop here. First down.
Thank you. All right. What 5-star will be the best that Tennessee has signed, not named Nico? I'll start with you, Josh.
Jordan Ross.
Interesting. Okay. What about you, Caleb?
I like Jordan Ross. I almost was there, but I'm going Mike Matthews. When I saw his speed in the Polynesian Bowl, I think that this is a rare talent there.
Fair enough. And Caleb, do we want to quickly run down the 8 5-stars if you can pull those up before I remind people that you can go to Athens, check out your spa, and they've got spas that are on special all the time. Mention Off the Hook Sports, you get $500 off, amazing discounts for first responders, military, and even some blemish models that can save you a ton and nobody will ever notice. So go ahead, dynastypoolsandspas.com, and you can order your chemicals there, and you know there's no filler, so they'll take care of you. What down now, Coop?
Wait, didn't you want me to read off the 5 stars?
I'm getting to that part. What down now, Coop?
Cooper Mays here. Second down.
Okay. What 5-star will be the best right now? Walks on campus, most ready to play, not named Nico. So go ahead and give me the list, Caleb. For those
all right, so we're and some of these are retroactive 5 stars, which is to say if they were to enter the portal, they'd be a 5-star. So we're looking at Nico Iamaleava, Lance Hurd, David Hobbs, George McIntyre, Mike Matthews, Brew McCoy, James Pierce Jr., and Jordan Ross.
Okay. Of that group, other than Nico, who do you think is most ready to play, have an impact that walks on the campus right now?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't considering Pierce with him entering his 3rd year. I mean, he's the answer. He's their top All-American candidate.
Other than, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Other than Nico and Pierce, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the answer.
So I'll take the guy that's the favorite to be the defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Wait, should we throw Brew McCoy out the window too, though? Because he's not incoming either. Should we do newcomers that are 5 stars?
Yeah, let's just do newcomers.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, then if I can go first, I'll say Lance Hurd. We know he's going to start. He's going to start at a very important position. He has a head start on guys like Ross and Matthews, but still has to prove it just like those other guys do. Hurd was a backup at LSU behind talented players in their own right. So I'll say Lance Hurd coming in to start at left tackle. He is being brought in with the message very clear. We're going to compensate you. You're going to be our guy. You're going to help lead the way on the offensive line.
All right, Caleb, give me yours.
It's Josh took the words out of my mouth. It's obviously Lance Hurd. Like, there's not really even a debate here.
You guys surprised me. I was going to go Nico or James Pierce.
You just
I like Peyton, to be honest with you. Peyton Manning, he's a guy that's flying under the radar.
I think it is Hurd, and if it's not, it's probably a little bit disappointing. I do like what you said about Jordan Ross, though, and I know Josh has some a pretty good insight. All right, what down, Coop?
Tennessee center Cooper Mays here. 3rd down.
Well, which of these guys, if any, are you concerned about that might not live up to their 5-star rating? And you can say nobody, Josh, because we haven't seen enough of them. Even David Hobbs maybe has flied a little bit under the radar, but he still was a very good player as a freshman on the defensive line, which is not easy. But which of these do you have concern about, the 5 stars that Tennessee has got? Now, if you don't care, I'll go first. And I'll say George McIntyre, because you could have a situation in which Jake Merklinger wins the job. So he could come into a bad situation, but it's not a rip on him. I think he's a great player. What about you, Josh?
McIntyre's probably right. He's also the furthest out. He's at the position where you got to be the guy or you don't get on the field. Like Matthews, and this is a big positive for Tennessee. This is a big positive for Tennessee in that I feel pretty good about all of them. And I feel good about McIntyre. He would offer the biggest concern because, like Merklinger is just being cast aside this week. Like, forget about that guy. And he's still a talented player. Here's a comparison. I'm not saying this how it's going to play out because, again, people should be high on George McIntyre, but Carson Beck was cast aside at Georgia because they got Brock Vandagriff. And Beck just said, okay, well, I'll just stick to what I need to do to try to be prepared. And he ended up winning the job. So it can play out that way. But back to what I was alluding to there, we've seen a lot of 5-stars in the history of Tennessee come in, and it didn't work out for a number of reasons. And these guys still have to prove it, to be clear. Lance Hurd, Matthews, Ross, Hobbs even, they still have to prove it. But I feel really good about them and what they're going to be able to do. I think some consistency within Tennessee's program probably helps. If we look back at the most recent 5-stars, you never know about injury luck, because that's part of the story of some of the 5-stars not working out at Tennessee. So you never know about that kind of thing. But I feel really good about the group, and I think there's potential immediate impact with some of the younger guys. Pierce has already proven himself. Nico has already shown, yeah, we should be confident in what he's able to do. Now he needs to build on the Citrus Bowl. So McIntyre, I think, is the obvious answer just because of the position he plays and how far out he is.
Okay, Caleb, you, before we get to fourth down?
I'm actually going to say the biggest concern is Brew McCoy of 5-stars. We don't know how healthy he can get, and I think it's a big deal that he comes back, but I think Brew McCoy it's kind of a concern. Now, the concern for the state of the program, it's funny, who we just said would be the best is Lance Hurd, because, guys, I got to be honest with you. If Lance Hurd's not the best of everybody we named, then Tennessee's got a serious problem in 2024. And if they have a problem in 2024, Josh Heupel has a serious problem running the program, because he's gone all in for 2024 as the launching pad for what he's trying to run at Tennessee.
All right, so fourth down, I'm going to ask you this, Josh, and that is, what non-5-star incoming high school player, not a transfer, are you most excited about? Josh's appearance is brought to you by Dynasty Pools and Spas. In 30 seconds, Josh's answer. Having the best spas made right here in the United States of America in your backyard. Dynasty Pools and Spas. Their showroom is open in Athens, right off the interstate. You can stop by and check out the best hot tubs and spas in the market. And in delivery, yes, they can do that to Knoxville or Chattanooga. They've got complete support, spa cover, and chemicals to keep your spa bubbling at its best. They also have pool chemicals as well. Dynasty Pools and Spas, amazing discounts for first responders, military, and even some blemish models that can save you a ton, and no one will ever notice. Mention Off the Hook Sports, get $500 off. Mention Off the Hook Sports, get $500 off. Dynasty Pools and Spas. Go to dynastypoolsandspas.com or stop by that showroom in Athens. dynastypoolsandspas.com. Dynasty Pools and Spas.
All SEC center Cooper Mays here. Fourth down.
All right, so that wasn't quite 30 seconds. It was a little bit longer, but there we go. The guy that you're most excited about from a Tennessee perspective that's not a 5-star that played high school ball this past fall is Josh.
Dave, before I answer, I'll ask you a quick question. Do you know why ghosts make terrible sports fans?
All the boos.
They always boo the home team.
Yeah, that's good, Josh. Is it your dad joke thing?
And the fans are going to be booing a lot because Boo Carter is my answer.
Oh, you took my guy.
4-star stud, I believe, starts out in the secondary and can have tremendous success there. I have been intrigued by the idea of offense, but fans will also see him with the ball in his hands as a returner, I believe. So Boo Carter is my answer.
That was going to be mine. Knock, knock, boo-hoo. Caleb, what about yours?
You know, you guys both said Boo Carter, and I was going to say Boo Carter, but I don't like agreeing with you guys because
There's always a wrong side to hop on as well if you want to.
I'm gonna do what I said yesterday. Actually, funny enough, Josh, I think we're really underselling Peyton Lewis coming in and taking over the starting running back role. I'm just going to say it out loud. I don't think Dylan Sampson is capable of being a full-time running back. I think he's good for being an all-purpose back to get chunk yards, but if he can't pass block now, he's never going to learn it. He's either too lazy or he just can't do it, and he might be too small to be able to take the punishment regularly. So I think Peyton Lewis might immediately be the starting running back.
I'm going to go off topic, and I'm going to say that it's Caleb Beasley. I think because we've talked about a lot of these other guys, and as a corner, he's kind of flown maybe a little bit under the radar. But if he's truly a 4-star, then maybe he can come out and
that is your worst take ever, Dave. And I'm not just saying that because Caleb Beasley doesn't like me. But
yes, I don't know why Caleb Beasley doesn't. Oh, that's right. He didn't. He was going to come on the show to rip you. We'll have to do that. Josh, what do you think of Beasley? And also, by the way, we were asked if I can be called Uncle Dave by your children yet. Have we decided on that?
So creepy.
I didn't mean it to be creepy. Now you're making it feel creepy. Caleb's expecting too. So I am looking for ways to be Uncle Dave, which he thinks is creepy. I don't know what is wrong with his mind, Josh.
Yeah, you could be creepy. I don't know that being called Uncle Dave is creepy. I thought the requirements on that were pretty simple. 529 investments, baby. That's what we're looking for. Yeah.
Would you prefer some to the college fund or Christmas to make it a little easier on the Ward family?
We have several families. We got Christmas covered and then some. We have to hide presents that come, so we're good on Christmas. Thankfully,
Okay.
It's a good problem to have. But
we'll supply a link below where you can donate to Josh's children's college fund. How about that? Josh, have a fantastic day, and everybody's thinking that I'm creepy because Uncle Dave. I'm not like the guy from Family Guy. Not like that guy.
I would hope not. Certainly not.
All right, Josh, get your rear out of here.